No, that's
Item Miller! As always, man. Appreciate this great feedback.
Yeah,
in detail.
It was nice for me to be able to get a word in.
Whatever, please just be quiet. Whatever, just get into the background and we'll go that way. Yeah, I would agree. And so we're trying to arrive at a better balance. My wife did say last night, she's like, you're all over. Like, you were interrupting him. Like, Al has something to say, and like, boop, you interrupted him. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, watch it again and you'll see. I'm like, oh, great. I love it. So appreciate the new show opening. Shout out our boys. There they are. Say hello, man. That's not hello, but okay.
Oh.
All right, man. Beautifully done. Okay, so
working hard they are.
Or hardly working.
So she's got a quick question here.
Okay.
About consider refinancing to generate some cash flow, or do you think it'd be smarter to continue paying your note down until you own the property free and clear?
Right, and he's hypothetically saying in 8 years from now,
10,
are we going to want to do that? Here's
talked about this.
Here's some of our initial reactions with regard to that. Our instinct is that we want the cash flow more than we want the equity.
Yep.
I do think that there's a sweetheart loan to value, though, that as long as the interest rate that you are borrowing money is reasonable and you feel like you can outperform that interest rate by investing the cash somewhere else,
right,
then that sweetheart loan to value, I'm told at the moment, is like 35%. Right at 33 to 35%. So if you had something paid off, you'd want to refinance about 35% of the value of that property. Once again, take that money and invest it in something.
That's the key. You have to
invest
put
it in something
else, more capital allocation.
Yes. So you're not just taking that money and going to Hawaii on it, although that might be fun. It's not practical. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you're wanting to be able to outperform the interest rate that you've borrowed on it. And as it relates to a store and lock, I'm less inclined to want to refinance a store and lock because it's going to depreciate physically depreciate, like it's going to begin to decay more quickly than a residential home or an office is. So I don't want to be over leveraged in something that is going to need to be replaced. Like the life of a store and lock is going to be significantly less than the physical life of a house or an office complex. So that's why, I want my store and locks to be cash cows, take the cash on a monthly basis and run, not in one great big lump sum on a refi.
Yes, sir.
That's where I come down on it today. 8 years from now, I may
never know.
Disagree with that.
Chalk
talk. So he's responding to Chalk Talk saying that the company that he was involved in for several years got involved in a bomb-sniffing dog company. That is sharp.
His social networking website.
Awesome. You want to talk about niche, right?
Oh, man.
Right? The bomb-sniffing dogs is awesome. I didn't even know that you could own a company that owned bomb-sniffing dogs.
That's a new boob challenge.
That's awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. We have been and frequently attend bizbuysell.com. We've evaluated several opportunities. In fact, I believe it was BizBuySell that led us to the vending company.
I don't know.
I think it was. And we looked at a teeth whitening.
We did.
Like it was a mall-based teeth whitening operation. And in the end decided against that. And really what we've started to do with the BizBuySell is I contact these business brokers that are representing the seller. And the very first question I say is, I'm looking for an absentee owner opportunity. And 99 out of 100 times, they're like, nope, this is not that. Like, this is an owner-operator opportunity. And we are not interested in that in the least.
All right. Of those times that they don't say that, we at least take a gander.
It's a numbers game. It's our job to sift through the opportunities. And so we continue to look at BizBuySell. And how cool was it that the two notable businesses for sale in Ohio in the very first search, one was related to paintball and one was related to wine. That's pretty interesting. And we do use it as I think as an idea generation tool, if not an opportunity tool as well. So we think that that's cool. And man, you've got to get involved in the microbrewery just so that you can invite us out to be a part of the taste testing.
That's well worth an investment opportunity.
That's what I say. Get involved in. There is something about getting involved in something that's your passion.
Oh man!
Right? I mean, yeah. So one of the things that I keep looking at is there's a particular piece of land here in Ohio that I think would make a great vineyard. And I keep trying to convince myself that we need to get that bought and start this vineyard, although I've never made a batch of wine in my life.
Awesome.
Right, but you can hire someone who would do that for you, right?
Shoot, fire, aim.
That's shoot, fire, aim,
Shoot,
right?
fire, aim.
So anyway, that who knows? I do think at some point in my portfolio of businesses owned, one of them will be a vineyard.
Shoot, fire, aim.
Shoot, fire, aim. So anyway, we appreciate the feedback as always, and we'll holler at you soon. Peace.
Shoot, fire, aim.